I watch politicians come on. Can you imagine, Sean? He's saying Mexico's going to pay. They'll never pay. And I'm saying that's like 100%. That's not like 98%. Sean, it's 100% they're going to pay. And if they don't pay, we'll charge them a little tariff. It'll be paid. But we need the wall.
Donald Trump on the Fox News channel talking with Sean Hannity, reaffirming that illegal immigration mandates a need for a wall on our southern border. And, of course, the Donald adds Mexico should and will pay for it. A new Census Bureau report reveals there are a total of 42.1 million both legal and illegal immigrants in our country. That number's up almost 2 million people from the same time last year. According to the Center for Immigration Studies, that increase credited to more and more illegals coming across that southern border. Joining us right now via Skype from Washington, D.C., the Director of Research at the Center for Immigration Studies, Stephen Camarota, and Skyping in from the left coast, one of our favorite right guys, conservative activist and talk show host Rick Amato, who joins us from San Diego. Stephen, you're the guy crunching the numbers. How many illegal immigrants are here? What's your best estimate?
Well, the government hasn't estimated it for a couple of years, and even the most recent estimates from Pew and others is 2013. But it looks like since 2013, things have changed. Most people think it was about 11 or 11.5 million then. Now, though, it looks like it could be 12 or 12.5 million. So it's grown perhaps by 1 million in the last year or two after not growing for a while. Now, that doesn't mean new illegal immigrants aren't always coming. This is the thing that confuses people. But because a lot of people come, but some go home, some get deported, about 50,000 a year die. It's a big population of people. And a whole lot of illegal immigrants get legal status each year. Even though 300,000, 400,000, 500,000 new illegals come in, the illegal population can actually stay relatively steady in overall size. And I think that's the part that confuses people. Legalizations, out-migration, and deaths cancel that out or offset it. And so it's probably about 12.5 million now.
Well, apart from numbers, there's words that we have to deal with, words in California state law, and that's what I want to get your input on, Rick, from there in San Diego. Now, I want to make sure I have this straight. Governor Jerry Brown has eliminated from California statute, or by California statute, any use of the term illegal alien. Is that right?
JD, you're exactly right. This is why I like to say that Moonbeam Brown is an alien, but an alien from another planet. You're exactly right. Two things he has passed into law, or signed into law, I should say, JD. Number one, Governor Brown has now banned the use of the word alien in workplace laws. In addition, he has now removed the provision which gave preference to legal citizens who are currently unemployed for state jobs which were available, meaning that those legal U.S. California residents who are out of work no longer get a preference vis-a-vis the illegal immigrant for jobs available. This is just mind-boggling, and as you know, JD, it shows the narrative in America today, which the left is winning.
Well, you know, we look at this, and California has been a trendsetter, especially in the post-World War II era. Stephen Camarota, we take a look at what's happening in California. Is California, in your mind, a lost cause in terms of just illegals eventually taking over there with the blurred lines?
Well, remember, legal immigration is a lot bigger to California, and that's really what's reshaping the politics. There are illegal aliens who vote, but it's legal immigrants who've changed the state. They're the ones that have moved the state so much to the left. And that is important to recognize and always understand. And I think the really big problem is there's no one to push back. If Republicans would just stand up and say, hey, this is outrageous. We've got millions of unemployed Californians. They should get jobs, not illegal aliens. The rule of law matters, and point out the impact on schools and hospitals, it would probably still resonate with most Californians. But everyone is so timid, so cowed by the notion of just the charge of being racist, And, of course, there is this huge political shift in California caused by legal immigration, which is 3-4 times higher in California than illegal immigration.
But is there any way a new coalition will develop of American citizens to push back on this indulgence to immigrants, both legal and illegal, in Southern California? 20 seconds to you, Rick.
The answer is yes. It's not a long-term, it's not a short-term solution. It is a long-term solution. Those people are here currently in place. And let me add that legal immigrants may have moved the state to the left, as Stephen points out. My mother-in-law is a Russian immigrant, and as she got her U.S. citizenship status, on the way out of the hall, someone put a tablet in her face, or pencil and paper, and said, "Sign up to be a member of the Democratic Party because that's what you need as an immigrant."
On that note, gentlemen, we will have to say thank you for a most invigorating discussion. And there's more straight ahead on Newsmax Prime.